Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought that we would film a little video just letting you guys know about what's going on between us, because we did move out from each other and I mentioned that in my last video and everybody's just a little bit curious now.
I'm getting 100 messages like, I hope you guys are okay, which is really kind, but we're fine.
Yeah.
It's what we'd probably call a step backwards to go forwards.
Yeah. So when I was in America, we kind of broke up. Just, I don't know, just maybe grew apart a little bit.
Yeah, well,
Lost a bit of a connection.
Yeah, the reason you went to America was for that reason, which I wasn't really aware of, but Chloe wanted to go away to find herself and figure out what she wanted, which then we sort of lost contact while she went away, which I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. So that sort of, we like drifted apart there, and then we ended up ending things while she was away, and then we waited until she got back.
And then we got back and we had a week together, which was really nice. And then something happened, and then anyway we decided to move out just because we're still really young and we don't want to just step on each other's toes all the time. And
yeah, well, it was pretty much just like we met each other when Chloe was 16.
Yeah.
I was 18. We've lived together ever since then.
Yeah, because we did long distance. We were always kind of in each other's pockets. Yeah. And when I moved, it was like full on. It was like
and when and we realised like it got really normal quickly.
It got really average. Like,
and we were like,
married
well,
couple.
we're 20. How old am I? 22?
22. And I'm
22
20.
and 20, and we were like, we're living like 50-year-olds right now.
Yeah.
It's just literally the same routine every day, and we were never excited about anything. So we were like, fuck, something's got to sort of change.
And it really scared me because I don't want to like, I always want things to be fun and adventurous, but we were just in this state where we were just like stagnant and like in this bored state.
Yeah, and then ever since, I guess, we've moved out.
We went and saw a counsellor. We went and saw a couples counsellor, which was really good because she got to the problem of everything. So it came down to the fact of like why I was feeling kind of distant from Mitch was because there's 5 different love languages. Obviously, he shows his love in a different way, and I always felt like he didn't kind of love me. So it was always that little aspect of things, and I didn't obviously want to be too vulnerable, so I'd push myself away, and then I'd get to the point where I wasn't even I was just so disconnected, and he had no idea, but it was just protecting myself from even though I know he loved me, but it was just like the need that I needed was to be shown love, which is what he's working on. And I guess I used to deal with things in a different way where he would kind of go silent on me. Hey.
Yeah, I used to always be like the number one person for just silent treatment. Shit would happen, I'd just ignore her, but she was always looking for reactions, so I never gave reactions because I don't get angry. I never really call her names or say anything or get angry at all. It takes a lot for me to even... Yeah,
whereas I'm if I'm angry, I will just go, and then I'll get over it within 10 minutes.
Whereas I'll just ignore it and let it sort of blow over.
Yeah. Oh, hello. We're wondering who we're talking to. We're just talking to
the camera.
So then we decided to move out from each other, which I think is a good thing.
What we both realised is we need to sort of work on ourselves as individuals and that'll make us better things. So I'm now living at the Shade House, which is awesome for me because I'm around what I want to do and what my passion is, so I'm constantly at the house.
He's got his own life now.
Got my own life now where it's not just mundane and normal, and then when we see each other it's fucking awesome again because it's we'll go a few days without it, and then it's I'll come around, see the dog, see her, and it's yeah.
But we're still really young, and I think there's so much living to do separately before we don't have to settle down straight away. I might even move home to the Gold Coast for a while, see what I want, and we can still, if we love each other, we'll obviously work everything out, and we've done distance before, so...
Well, we're just being a lot more chilled about everything, where it's we don't have to who says we have to live together, who says we have to do that. It's just fucking go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah,
and
if we grow apart, whatever, if we stay together, it's meant to be, I believe, hey.
Yeah, I think it's the smartest thing that we've ever done.
And I think that it's a normal thing. Like, you don't have to live up to all these expectations of like getting together, getting married, having a baby. Like, who set those rules for us to have?
And also, you don't actually, like, a lot of people think that you can't take a step backwards ever, and once you go backwards, you know, you fucked it up. It's like, no, you can go backwards, and that can help you project forwards as much as anything.
Because like stepping apart from each other is going to help reconnect us, and that's kind of all we want. Should I answer some questions now that in case people want to know other stuff?
First question was from me. What size are your tits?
Non-existent. Are we missing living together, and was it a mutual decision?
Well, at the start it was your decision,
yeah.
And that's when I got really like offended and was like, no.
Yeah,
bye.
He was like, bye.
But
stubborn.
I know, I guess like anything, I listened and learned, and it ended up being a mutual decision, and I wouldn't move back in now. So it shows like it's definitely mutual now, because if you gave me the choice to move back in, I wouldn't do it now. Yeah,
so now I'm stuck in the house paying $800 a week for myself.
Your fault.
Nah, I'm moving out because of that creeper next door.
Fucking cockhead.
What are the benefits you're seeing from living apart?
It's fresh again.
Yeah, it's like the start again, I guess. We missed that whole honeymoon phase because we moved in straight away together.
And now you're driving around at 12 o'clock to sneak around for a little cheeky. It
seems you are mentally maturing, and he is. True.
This is a good question.
What is it?
How has Mitch been with this health/spiritual journey you have been on?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was like sort of a massive part of it as well, because it was really hard for me, because Chloe's did like this full 180 when she was away, and you know, she changed heaps in terms of what she valued and what she found, like her morals and everything like that. And it was tough at me on the start, because I was like, what is all this sort of witchery? But I don't know, I guess what I did was exactly what I always calculate, do things calculated, and like just wait over time before I judge. And I gave it about 2 weeks, and she was a far better person to be around. So I thought, if it's working for her, then it's working for her. So that's how I based it on.
And I feel like, in my defense, it's something I've always been interested in. I don't know, I feel like I've always been like this. I've just kind of put more of a facade on to fit in, I guess. Hey.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, last question. Are you breaking up? Yes, goodbye. Nah, absolutely not. Things are going good as ever now, so...
Want a Radler?
Yeah, bruh.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'll have one.
I nearly died the other night. No drinking for me, I nearly died the other night. But Mitch wants one. Yeah,
that's basically the story of what's happened with us recently.
I think we've kind of answered everything that we need to. And I hope it has helped you guys a little bit even in your relationships. And yeah.
Yeah, don't be afraid to
do different things.
You don't have to conform.
Yeah.
Basically, do your own shit.
Just do whatever makes you happy and whatever works for you.
Goodbye.
Bye.